Is it starting?
Mm-hmm.
Here's the X paint bucket. See that? That's the X paint bucket. So, hey mom.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where the thing, the one part where it drops and pours it all over to Sunky and Frank when they exchange themselves,
Mm-hmm.
to their normal size. X paint, and here I'm gonna add the ground level. This is where I start the ground level. That's rocks. That's basically like stones and rocks like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's rocks, so and this is gonna be a little tricky one because I have to exchange their timing level because Sunky first exchange right here. This is where they squash down and go to their normal drawings I do. This is when they squash. Sorry that they're level. I just wanted them to make it look like they're more squashed. There's a size. It's a size. Drawing Sunky is a lot more easier. Usually drawing Sunky is way easier because his head comes in sizes. Despite this, Sunky's head is usually a circle, but in some pictures what I draw, his head comes in sizes, such as it's squashing as well. See how his head is like circle? See how his head is like circle? His head is a circle. And there. Usually when I first drew Sunky had like no whiskers the first time I first drew him. But starting in February, when I did charts and results for Sunky's age, it was revealed that he had an age, and I updated his counterpart so he actually grew like 2 whiskers, which is pretty fun to draw him. So Sunky usually had no whiskers the day I first drew him in November 2018, but in this year he has slightly updated changes to himself, which was very fun to draw. Sunky and Frank was I had a lot of fun drawing these characters. These were really fun to draw the first time I learned. They're similar ways. And apologies that their level is short. I'm sorry that I lack their shoes and legs. It's just because I want to make them look like more squashed down, so that way they did a timing animation style. Because I want to add an animation squash to them to make them look like what it's like to show the viewers like what's it like with Sunky and Frank with their own counterpart animation. So that's why I did this. This is where, so fun fact, I added a joke here where usually when Sunky and Frank squash back to their normal sizes, a building like structure comes into the scene. A structure comes in and it goes like pop. It goes right there, pop, and then it goes back to their normal size. That's what happened when I did this part. That's a lot of fun to draw. I had so much fun drawing that part. I want to draw a cloud. The numbers are very important when you're trying to focus on the level on them. The numbers are very important. So when you're trying to do animation for like this kind of like when you're trying to do timing for one of the characters, you have to add the numbers so that way you'll understand what it's like when they do that kind of stuff. You see how they're squashed their level? If I do a flip book, you'll see how it looks like in timing. So zoom out the camera. You'll see how it's like, see, pop, go back up, pop, and see, pop, 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 and see, pop, and squish back to their normal size. Just before they squish down, they go to their normal counterparts, which I usually draw them like. See, pop and pop, Sunky and Frank, and squish down Sunky and Frank. That's a lot of fun to draw. So we do more of these. Please rate, anyone that's watching this, please rate and like these drawings I just did. They were a lot of fun to draw. They were a lot of fun to draw. They were so much fun to draw. And alright, see, so my drawings, I'm gonna do more soon, just before the end. You're gonna see how the end looks like. I'm still working on it.